They say everything's bigger in Texas, but that is just not true. Here in Brazil, they can make a sandwich. Look at the size of this thing. I don't know how it's even possible for anyone to eat this. Let's go. Today we're at the Big Monster in Fortaleza, Brazil. You know it's going to be a fun video when you show up and they have a huge banner of you right on stage. Let's get to the food though. This is, I think, called a sandwich. I've never seen anything like it in my life. It is just a huge roll with topping after topping after topping. Now, so far, everything they're putting on looks fantastic. I agree with. I eat this stuff all the time. I just never eaten it in this type of quantity. It's over 13 pounds. I want to make sure to get a picture before we start it.
Fala galera, beleza? É isso, bem-vindos ao CORBUCCIEATS. Né, desde dois reforços aqui comigo, o Bob, galera. Isso aí, salve palmas pro Bob. You can say some stuff for your intro and...
Fala galera.
Hey!
Here we are at this crazy contest. It's the Big Monster in Brazil. I'm gonna have to explain what's on here. Too long to do an intro. I'm here with my good friend Ricardo Corbucci. Look, we have a banner behind us. Yeah. This is insane. There's hundreds of people here. Crazy, crazy. We gotta get started because everyone's waiting on us. Let's go.
Let's go. Conta comigo. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1,
This thing is huge. I see why this place is called the Big Monster. I'm not sure if it's even possible to eat this as a sandwich, but I'm going to give it a try. We'll see how we do. I'm doing my absolute best to hold this sandwich together. It is really hard, though. It's so thick. You can hear there's a lot of music in the background. We have Fortaleza's #1 DJ sitting right next to us blasting out the hits. So it's a lot of fun, a lot of energy, but I can't play a lot of this background stuff because I obviously don't own rights to the music. The Big Monster reached out to Ricardo and said they wanted to make a special challenge just for Ricardo and I, a team challenge. This is going to be the biggest sandwich they ever made. They'll have a live audience. So I said, sure, it sounds like fun. I had no idea, though, how many people were going to come out to watch us. A huge banner behind us. This whole thing is kind of crazy. This sandwich is over 13 pounds. We had to do 3 liters of soda, and we had to do this all in front of people. There's no slowing down here. You got to eat. I knew Ricardo was really popular in Brazil from my previous trip, but this was crazy. They were cheering non-stop. I wish I could have kept more of the cheering in this video, but with the music playing in the background, I had to cut it out. I'm really enjoying this sandwich. It tastes great. It's hard to believe you can make something this big taste that good. The one thing I'm having a problem with, though, is they have cream cheese or cream cheese-like substance throughout the entire sandwich, which makes for a great taste, but it really holds all that food together, making it difficult to swallow sometimes. I'm going to have to get myself focused, and I end up using the DJ's music to kind of pump me up a little bit to keep me going. I had to zoom in a little bit to make sure you saw my head bob there. That's actually me grooving with the music. I'm trying to clean up some of the debris from the first half of the sandwich. I know it looks like we're a lot further along than we are, but so much had fallen out. There was actually a lot to go before we'd done the first half. Eating this debris was actually my favorite part of the entire sandwich. It sounds a little bit strange, but when I was picking it up eating it as a whole sandwich, there was just so many flavors going on. It was truly hard to appreciate what you were eating. When you're eating the parts that fell out, you got to appreciate each of the different components. Like that ham with cheese was very good, but it was hidden when you ate the whole sandwich. But there's really nothing wrong with the entire sandwich. I would eat this again in a heartbeat. And I was, at this point, I'm thinking, I wish they would have made this 20 pounds. I wanted to get the crowd to react because we were done half the sandwich, and apparently an old man standing up and yelling is enough to get the Brazilians going. Wow, this is the first time I ever got cheered on just for cutting a sandwich. Time to get back to work. If you know anything about competitive eating, the second half of the sandwich always goes slower than the first part, so we have to get back to business. This crowd's cheering us on, and these people are all so good, right up to and including the owners of the Big Monster. They couldn't have been nicer people. What a great family.
Eles mandaram avisar que depois tem uma sobremesa lá dentro da história. É aquele shakezão, aquele shakezão. O Corbucci fez isso também. Tomou um shake depois.
Had to try to psych myself up a little bit to keep pushing it. Can't slow down now. Remember, this is a team challenge. It's Ricardo and I versus the giant sandwich. It doesn't matter who eats what. We just need to make sure it all gets eaten. Time to get the crowd involved, to let them know their cheering helped us finish this big sandwich. That's how you know you're eating with a good friend. They want to make sure you finish at the same time as they do. It's us versus the challenge. It's not us versus each other. And we win or lose as a team, so Ricardo's making sure that happens.
Agora, tá acabando. 5, 4, 3, 2, já era.
18 minutos e 20 segundos.
Deu certo, deu certo.
Want to say something?
That was really good. That was delicious. I wish it was a little bit bigger though, because we ran out of food up here.
É, ele falou que tava muito bom, mas pelo que era pequeno, que ele ainda tá com fome.
E eu vou responder bem sério.
Eu acredito.
Vai ter.
Yeah, some dessert.
Yeah.
Yes, milkshake.
Good eaters like Adam ran, so we get dessert.
Yeah, this milkshake is great.
Ricardo Corbucci. Os caras falaram de novo desafio.
Agora com vocês, Bob.
Obrigado, Fortaleza.
After we're done eating, we got to meet a lot of fans. Now, granted, most of them were there for Ricardo. I want to say all of them, but they took pictures with me as well, which was very kind of them. I've never taken so many pictures with people as this day. It was incredible. All the people were so nice and so appreciative, and we appreciate their time coming out to see us. They didn't have to do that, so we love your support, and thank you for supporting the Big Monster as well. Thanks for coming to another video, and I'll see you guys again soon.